This one truth will change how you see your life forever, because one choice creates your entire path. If you're looking for motivation, wisdom, and life lessons, take the path of purpose.
What is the meaning of friendship? What is the meaning of friendship? It is a question that touches the core of our human experience. We live in a world of shifting loyalties, fast connections, and fleeting interactions, but real friendship endures. True friendship is not just about shared interests or mutual benefit. It is a bond rooted in trust, love, honesty, and the rarest of all things, loyalty. It is not built overnight, and it is not destroyed easily. It is forged in the fires of time, tested through hardship, and revealed in moments when we need someone to stand beside us. Friendship is not merely a comfort, it is a necessity for a life well lived. From the earliest days of human civilization, friendship has been honored as one of the highest human experiences. The ancient Greeks had a name for it: philia, deep, affectionate bond between equals. Plato and Aristotle both wrote extensively about friendship. In Plato's dialogues, Socrates declares that a life without friendship is not a life at all. Aristotle went further, identifying three kinds of friendship: those of utility, those of pleasure, and those of virtue. The first two are based on what we get from each other's services, enjoyment, convenience. But the third, friendship of virtue, is the highest form. It is not about what we take, but what we give. It is based on mutual respect, shared values, and a desire for each other's growth. In ancient Rome, Cicero declared that friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief. He believed that no possession was more valuable than a faithful friend, and throughout history, these ideas have echoed again and again. In every culture, every time period, friendship has been seen as one of life's greatest treasures. Religious traditions also hold friendship in the highest regard. In Christianity, Jesus told his disciples, "Greater love hath no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends." In Islam, the Prophet Muhammad emphasized the importance of treating friends with loyalty, respect, and generosity. In Judaism, friendship is seen as a mirror of the Sulan opportunity to grow in character by walking alongside another. Eastern philosophies agree. In Confucianism, the cultivation of meaningful relationships, especially friendships, is seen as a path to virtue and harmony. In Buddhism, friendship is one of the key ingredients of spiritual progress. The Buddha once said that good friendship is not half of the spiritual life, it is the whole of it. But we do not need scripture or philosophy to tell us that friendship matters. We feel it. From the time we are children, we seek companionship. We long to be seen, understood, and accepted. And as we grow, we discover that friends are not just the people we laugh with. They are the ones who lift us when we fall, challenge us when we stray, and walk with us through every storm. History is filled with powerful friendships that changed the world. Think of Alexander the Great and Hephaestion, whose bond was so deep that Alexander wept uncontrollably at his friend's death. Think of Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, rivals turned friends, who spent their final years writing letters that reflected on life, liberty, and their shared history. Think of Helen Keller and Anne Sullivan, whose friendship broke through the silence and brought a blind, deaf girl into a world of communication, education, and inspiration. These were not easy friendships. They were forged through hardship, tested by distance, and strengthened by time. And that is the truth. Real friendship is not perfect. It faces trials. Friends argue. Friends disappoint. But true friends return. They repair. They forgive. And they choose each other. Again and again. Science now confirms what humanity has always known. Studies show that strong friendships improve mental and physical health. People with close friends are less likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, and chronic illness. Friendships reduce stress, increase longevity, and boost happiness. In fact, the quality of your friendships is a better predictor of life satisfaction than income or career success. Friendship is not just emotional, it's biological. Our brains are wired for connection. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released during positive social interactions. Our nervous systems are calmed by the presence of people we trust. Friendship doesn't just feel good, it keeps us alive. But friendship is also harder now than ever. In a world of social media and digital distractions, it's easy to mistake connection for closeness. We have hundreds of friends online, but fewer people we can call at 2 a.m. When life falls apart, real friendship takes time, presence, vulnerability. It means showing up, not just when it's fun, but when it's hard. It means listening deeply, speaking truthfully, and being willing to walk through the mess with someone. Friendship also demands courage. It means telling your friend when they're wrong, even if it risks the relationship. It means standing up for them when they are not in the room. It means believing in them when they've stopped believing in themselves. It means loving them not for what they do for you, but for who they are, even when they're at their lowest. True friendship isn't transactional. It's transformational. It makes us better. A good friend sees the best in you and helps you rise to it. A good friend challenges your excuses, holds you accountable, and reminds you who you are when you forget. A good friend walks with you through fire, not because they have to, but because they choose to. And sometimes, friendship is quiet. It's not always grand gestures or dramatic rescues. It's the daily check-ins, the inside jokes, the shared silence, the presence that says, "You're not alone." Friendship is not about agreement. It's about alignment. You don't have to see the world the same way to walk the road together. You just have to care enough to keep walking, even when it's uphill. And when friendship ends, because sometimes it does, it leaves a mark. Even friendships that fade were real. They mattered. They shaped us. And letting go with grace is also a part of loving well. So what is the meaning of friendship? It is the soul's recognition of itself in another. It is the sacred bond between people who choose each other. It is the quiet strength that holds us up when the world tries to pull us down. It is laughter in the dark, honesty in the silence, and faith in the storm. It is not perfect, but it is priceless. Friendship is a mirror. It shows us who we are and who we can become. It is a refuge, a compass, a fire in the cold. And the truth is, no one succeeds alone. Behind every great life, there are friendships, quiet, steady, brave. So cherish your friends. Call them, thank them, forgive them. Be the kind of friend you want to have. Because at the end of life, it will not be your titles, your trophies, or your bank account that will matter most. It will be the hands you held, the hearts you touched, and the friendships that carried you through. The meaning of friendship is simple and profound. It is love in action. It is loyalty tested. It is joy shared. It is life multiplied. Be a friend. Keep your friends. And never forget. The best parts of life are the ones we don't face alone.